Hello everyone, welcome to another campaign diary. This time is for Curse of the Crimson Throne, Book 5, The Skeletons of Scarwall, Part 2, Castle Scarwall, Chapter 1, Breaching the Castle. We last left our heroes. They were in the midst of finishing a fight with some Deathwatch orcs, their barbarian leader, and several well-trained orc fighters. While the orcs put up a stiff resistance, they were ultimately no match for the superior heroes, who were superior in both skill and power. The group briefly debates how they're going to enter the castle, and they choose the straightforward route. They go down the stone causeway towards the front portcullis, which, as they approach, opens up, and they see two ranks of three skeletons, a large armored skeletal creature that seems to be in command, riding what appears to be a nightmare. The battle starts with Renan calling upon the power of Saren Ray to push back the foul undead, and ultimately almost all of them succumb to Saren Ray's power. With the skeletons temporarily out of the fight, the group launches a devastating assault on the front rank skeletons, almost wiping them out relatively quickly, almost instantly. Then Idris and a summoned devil and a summoned angel, a celestial demon, go to town on the giant armored skeleton who, while he puts a valiant effort, is not nearly as effective as he might be facing one of the heroes one-on-one. Once he is destroyed, it leaves a nightmare. And while the nightmare puts up a bit of a fight, does some damage, it isn't much of a challenge for the assembled heroes. So the entry into the castle goes relatively smoothly. As they start to get a little further into the castle, into the main hallway, they notice two things. One of which, on either side, is a room with arrow slits, and inside the room each one has two what appear to be Minotaur skeletal guards. They're large and somewhat intimidating, and the heroes decide for now to just leave them alone. They also notice that there's something pulling at the spirits they have a connection to. It just notices that there's a disturbance from the tarot deck that holds Zarella, and after a brief while, almost as if Zarella is yanked from the tarot deck and pulled closer to the center of the castle. Gregor notices the same thing about Lucky. The difference is that Gregor's strength of will managed to keep the spirit connected to him. Renton also loses control of Gregor, however, loses control of the demonic spirit that he's controlling, and that gets pulled further in or pulled out of his control. Alarmed by this, the group decides to forge on, deciding they have to do something to get Zarella's spirit back. And then they move further on until they get to a room that looks like it's like a total area of carnage. It looks like there was a giant ancient battle, perhaps between Mendravius' defenders and the orcs that attack Scarwall, or perhaps Mendravius and some of Kosoval's minions. And as they enter the window, several grotesque creatures that are an amalgamation of dead bodies rise up to attack. And that's where we left. For the last two sessions, you each get 7,620 experience. As always, please let me know if there's any major errors or omissions. Thank you very much.